Hello and welcome to my video series, Grounded Apologetics for Teens, where we prepare to seize every opportunity, demolish opposition, and answer everyone for the glory of God. I'm Abbie Holman, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. Last episode, we talked about how to respond to the problem of evil. This episode, we're going to discuss why the existence of God is not only compatible with the existence of evil, but that God is actually necessary for the existence of evil. Let's find out why. Say you're driving down the road and you encounter a giant red octagon on a metal post that reads STOP. You know what it is. It's a stop sign. We've all seen them before. We've all probably run them once or twice. Stop signs universally command everyone on the road to halt. Now, what if I were to tell you that these stop signs just appeared randomly, or grew up from the ground, or evolved from some less developed form of sign? Well, you'd probably laugh at me. Why? Because you know that every stop sign was put there by someone. And I say this to point out that every law must have a source. Last episode, we defined and discussed the term morality. Morality is a universal law. It applies to everyone, and it is true for everyone. But where did this law come from? It must have had a source. Let's look at some different options to see if we can figure out what this source is. Maybe morality could have come from humans. Some people believe that the only reason why some things are right and some things are wrong is because humans believe it. Since we value the approval of others, we try to do what they think is right in order to earn their approval. But this cannot be the source of morality. Sometimes morality asks us to go against the crowd, and sometimes people are forced to defy their community in order to do what is right, earning themselves scorn and disapproval in the process. Oskar Schindler is a great example of this. Another common theory is that morality came from evolution. It is an instinct humans have developed to help them survive. But this option fails as well. Why? Because evolutionary survival is selfish, while morality is selfless. Let me explain. According to evolution, you do what is best for you, not for anyone else, to help you survive. The moral principles of patience, humility, and selflessness go against that completely. If morality came from evolution, then we wouldn't consider it admirable to sacrifice your life, resources, and time for others. And lastly, maybe morality could have come from an all-good, unchanging, sovereign, and eternal being otherwise known as God. This is the most logical explanation. God is unchanging, meaning morality is also permanent. God is a person, meaning we have someone to answer to when we do right or wrong. And God is above humans, ruling over them, which is why morality applies to everyone equally. Let me clarify one thing. While God is the source of morality, He did not create morality. It is not a law that He wrote like the laws of science that govern the world. If God created morality, He would not have to obey it, which means He would not be all good. Instead, morality is the very nature and character of God. It is His personality. If God were to commit evil, He would be denying His own character, which is why it is impossible for God to sin. So now it's clear that the existence of evil actually proves the existence of God. We look at the world and we can tell that something is wrong, which means someone had to have given us a sense of what is right. As C.S. Lewis said, a man does not call a line crooked unless he has some idea of a straight line. We would not notice that there is evil in the world unless there was a perfect moral being for us to compare the world to. Thanks for watching.